So you broke your leg. Were those all operational injuries?
Yep.
Like that happened, that they're acute or is chronic?
Chronic, but I broke my right in 2007 in Fallujah.
How'd that happen?
So, there I was. I was there, we were doing this one op in 2007 in Fallujah, and this was pre-Redmond getting shot in the face. We're going to hit this one target. So, no shit, there I was. We get out a few blocks away from this house, and one of my buddies and I are going to climb the roof when we get to the target. So we get up there, we set the ladder, we start climbing the roof, and there's 2 people sleeping on the roof. At this point in my experience, nobody really springs up. They're compliant. This motherfucker had a different thing in mind. He was a spider monkey that had, he was the strongest little skinny person I've ever fucking met.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And
did you grab a hold of him?
Well, we grabbed a hold of each other.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I now have him in a full guard in jiu-jitsu, and he's grabbing on all my shit. And my M4 is stuck in between us. My shooting buddy is trying to put his muzzle through his head, but his gun's exploding because it had those old rail systems.
Jesus.
So now this Colt M4 rails exploded. This guy's wife is freaking out. The one time I'm carrying a pistol has been knocked out of my gear, and I'm freaking out because I don't want her to grab it. And it was still when I was in the mindset of I got a folding blade. I don't really need a fixed blade. If I had had a fixed blade at that point, I would have had my first knife kill.
Oh, shit.
That was the only thing that I could have used.
Were you trying to strike him?
I mean, I literally had him in a jiu-jitsu full guard. Matt's hitting, the guy that I was with was literally putting his muzzle in his head, but his gun's exploding. Needless to say, we finally get this guy kind of, I say compliant, handcuffed. His wife, I pick up my pistol, had been knocked out. Holy fuck. A lot of lessons learned. One, that I can't lose my fucking pistol or get it knocked out of my gear. I need to have a fixed blade. And maybe I don't give that inch to that guy ever again. Meanwhile, the guys that were watching the feed were like, I can't believe you guys didn't kill that guy. I mean, they saw the full UFC match on the roof.
So you had your hands full with him.
Yeah, in the tussle though, I thought he stabbed me in the leg. On the initial one. He ended up hitting me in the leg with a brick. And so on the initial kind of engagement, I thought I'd been stabbed in the leg or whatever, but basically broke my leg on the initial one. So.
Oh shit. Mm-hmm. Were you able to finish the op or were you out?
We wrapped up the roof. Salt Force wrapped up inside, and I hobbled down, and they found 100 pounds of explosives in the backyard or whatever. The weirdest shit though was that was in the time where they were creating courts. So I had to fly to Baghdad, sit across from this dude.
No shit.
And explain to the Iraqi judge what happened.
Once you saw him in the daylight and in person, were you surprised at what he looked like? And you were like, how did this fucking guy give me that much trouble? Or did it make more sense once you kind of met him?
No, it was 6'2".
Oh, he's a big guy.
Maybe 180.
Oh,
He was skinny. But I think once I had healed up from that, because I didn't stop doing ops, there's one other guy that went to go jump on me once, and I didn't give him that inch anymore.
Yeah.
Right back down.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. When you saw that guy in the courtroom, was it weird seeing him? Because it
was uneasy as shit. They didn't even have him handcuffed.
Wow. Was he eye fucking you?
I think I was winning the eye fucking.
I can eye fuck you harder.
Yeah. Well, I sat my pistol right in my fucking lap. I was like, I don't know what you guys are playing, but I'm playing on a different fucking level right now.
No shit.
Oh, yeah.
So what was the outcome of that?
He went to jail.
Yeah. That was it.
Just a different time.
Yeah. Wow. That's fucking wild. Did you have to do that again? Did you?
No.
That was the only instance. I mean, how did your OIC sell you on that? Or did he just say, this is what's fucking happening?
It wasn't an option.
Yeah. Wow. Man, that's wild. You mentioned you moved to a fixed blade after that. Did you ever use a knife combatively? Yeah. Man, that's fucking crazy. So other injuries were there any other acute injuries that happened to you?
No, I mean, the typical joints falling apart. I mean, breaking my right leg, my left leg twice, double shoulder surgery.
Were the other broken leg instances on operations?
The last time I broke my left leg for the second time, I was in my backyard.
Oh shit!
Throwing axes.
I thought there'd be a trampoline or something.
Yeah, I mean, towards the end of it, just jumping over a fence, you know, typical
Chuck
shit.
Norris impersonation.
Uh-huh.
That's great. At what point, once you had this mentality shift as you're going through this divorce, and that's what sends you to kind of lead the air operations for a period of time. What was the process like? Like you go there and you're kind of getting the quote unquote downtime, which probably wasn't all that much downtime, but how did the transition shift to you being medically retired?
So I kind of stayed in the air for about 18 months while this divorce is going on, and different states have different time lengths on separation and certain things. So we became legally separated. You know, I wanted to go back to the squadron, kind of did my time there, went back to the squadron briefly, and it was just, I couldn't fully commit the way you need to commit. I'm balancing like having kids half the time, and went to my command master chief at the time. Was like, I can't juggle this anymore. So I left the command and went to ATC Fort Story, teaches basic sniper, breacher, that kind of stuff. And just that was when everything slowed down and you start dealing with a lot of demons and what you haven't been addressing for the last 10, 15 years for me. And things changed from when I first came into, at that point, 2018-ish, where now they were forcing us to start talking to people, like therapists. And it was something new. It was never something you used to do. Just like, you got skeletons, just deal with them. So as the progress continued with some of those conversations and things slowed down, they're like, you're pretty fucked up. Like, yeah.
Did you feel like you were?
No. Like, what do you mean I'm fucked up? That's how everything's always been. What do you mean I'm fucked up? Not in a bad way, but just like we've been put through the ringer. And they kind of broached the subject of like, you kind of need to like retire. And it's not something easy to accept. They danced around that for a while until finally I was just like, okay, I'm good.
What was the reason, or like, was there a
physically, mentally, the amount of prescriptions I was on, didn't realize until at that point I wasn't really supposed to be deployable. And so it was a cocktail of things, physically, mentally, prescription, and just the damage that kind of I had already gone through. And I mean, I'd be more of a liability in their eyes than anything.
Yeah.
So they pushed it, and it took me a while to accept it, but my kind of measurement was as long as I was good with looking myself in the mirror and what I had or hadn't done, it was okay.
You mentioned as things slowed down that your demons came to the surface. What was the first thing that you noticed, or what was the image or the inner demon that surfaced where you first realized that it was happening?
Well, I naturally don't want to slow down. Because when you slow down, you have time. You have time to think about it, or things. Whether it's just, gunfights, your ex-wife telling you you're a piece of shit. Not that she did, but in the event that she does. Your kids looking at you and just having that look on their face. The sounds being blown up. Did you make the right decision or not? If I had been there, would I have died with my buddy? And your crutches become more evident.
What were yours?
Drinking, definitely, for sure.
Was there a particular poison?
Everything short of rubbing alcohol.
Really? Hand sanitizer?
Not hand sanitizer. No.
Yeah, throw some fucking grape Kool-Aid powder in there with it.
Yeah.
I mean, so you drink anything?
Anything.
Yeah. Were anything else? Would you say that prescription drugs that there was an element of actual abuse, or you were just taking them the way you were supposed to take them?
No, I was taking them. I couldn't feel anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like nothing. You let me tell me I want $1 million back. Oh yeah. Just not there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just things slowing down, allowing enough time. And it's not easy to self-reflect on that one in that kind of environment.
Yeah. Were there decisions that you made operationally that, as things slowed down and demons surfaced, that contributed to that? Things that you questioned or regretted or wish you had done different?
Not operationally. No.
Nothing that you were like, fuck, I wish I hadn't done that.
No, I mean, you're always want to get after it, want to be in gunfights, want to be on those missions. But that was my one thing that I had to be okay with if I was going to hang it up, was if I could look myself in the mirror and be okay with what I had or hadn't done, mistakes I had or hadn't. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes to this day. I try and learn from them, not repeat them.
Yeah.
While I was at the command, definitely made mistakes, but learned from them. I don't know if I'd necessarily say I regret them or would want to take them back.
Yeah.
But I always tried to just continuously learn from those.
If you reflect back on all 18 years or so of your service, is there a single regret that you have?
Not buying Amazon stock when it's like $1.50.
Fucking Bitcoin.
Yeah.
When if you'd have bought $30 worth of Bitcoin when you showed up at Dam Neck,
I would have gone to the command sooner.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have taken a break in between high school and going in. I wouldn't have changed anything really.
Yeah. So like even say being a cover model for Seal of Dreams, that's not. I'm
gonna do a book signing later. Yeah, that you want to hit on that one, huh? Yeah. So book modeling, I'm still taking.
Hopefully the audience is seeing a flash of that cover. I think I actually know what picture that is, but
yeah,
I think so. It's like a fucking tattoo on your back, and it's just your back, right, with like fucking pants on and no shirt.
Yep.
And there's a tattoo on your back.
That was 07 Fallujah.
Yeah. God, it's
photo shoots.
Priceless.
I think I have an autographing.
How do you have a copy of it? The missus has a copy of it. Of course she does. Mm-hmm. It's in the shitter, isn't it?
Oh, love stories. Yeah, I started reading. It's pretty entertaining.
How did that happen? Like, how did you even find out about it, or what?
DJ found out about it, and of course, typical him. He printed a bunch off and posted them all around the team room. I think Men's Journal wanted to write an article on Navy SEALs working out and more.
I mean, do you know how it got from that picture taken to being on the cover of a book?
No.
Yeah.
Nope. I think Getty Images says they own it now.
Yeah.
That article was written in, I think, Men's Journal and Men's Health. They came and kind of did an article photo shoot of us working out kind of through NSW or whatever at the time, and wrote that. And that photographer, how those rights go. I don't know how that photographer took that photo and got it to the book cover or whatever.
Yeah.
It's always been a haunting kind of.
There's for sure far worse things to get sprung on you than that. At least it wasn't like a fake Grindr account, right? Maybe it is. Who knows?
I'm sure that someone's using that as a catfish profile.
Yeah, I might. I might have to. All right, so you get out and you start GBRS. Tell us about that and what the deal is with them.
Breezing over transitioning in the middle of COVID, we decided to start GBRS September of 2019, so kind of pre-COVID. and we were going to be a training company that went after government contracts and provide training, and our experience on to the next generation, and try and make sure that they didn't learn the same lessons in blood, and make it easier. Like, you remember how it was difficult while you're in. It's difficult to work and have those conversations and pass that knowledge and connect reality with training. And if we identified gaps in the market on products, try and design them and make them better to help the end users. So DJ and I started GBRS with that kind of in mind, had some training contracts lined up, and COVID happened. Everything changed drastically. So January of 2020, went to SHOT Show, met with some vendors, didn't really know if anyone would think that we were valuable or not. Some people thought we were. What basically we wanted to do was do training, have strategic partnerships, and be able to provide for our families.
Was it a long time coming, or was it something that was more impulsive in terms of the idea and then starting it?
A little bit of both. I started my first kind of, I'll say, company or venture while I was at the command. Like, did all the request shits,
all the moonlighting requests. Yep. And all, yeah.
I started like an off-road truck company. I love off-road trucks. And I was
awesome.
like, I don't want to pay retail. Yeah. And I think I can make some money. Like, yeah, just
fucking classic.
That was my first experience and involvement with startup companies. And that was my business plan.
Yeah.
So I learned a lot on my own. GBRS wise, like, I say I understood the back end to an extent. So I spent a lot of time doing that. Sifting through 2020, still doing some training when we could. People started asking for t-shirts. That was the weirdest
of all things.
Yeah, I was like, "What do you? A t-shirt of what?" They're like with your logo. I was like, I literally looked at them, I was like, "Why?"
Yeah,
like, well, it's cool. I was like, our company is cool.